Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Aquaman101, and welcome back to Dark Cloud Enhanced Edition, where we have lots of nice quality of life improvements? I was gonna say quality of service. I'm in college for network fundamentals, and we talk about quality of service a lot. So, I mean, at the same time, quality of service, quality of life, being able to easily manipulate your element on your weapon, things like that, makes our life so much better. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. We're going to be jumping back on into it. The series probably isn't going to have intros or outros or things like that we've been doing with Dark Cloud 1's original Let's Play, as well as Dark Cloud 2 that's currently going on. Just because I love to just jump on in. I love to jump in, have a good time. Thankfully, all of our settings seems to have been automatically set up as we loaded the save. I don't know what I did differently, other than I ran the mod as administrator, so that kind of helped somewhat, which is great for me. I'm back, see? All right. He's going to teach us how to lock on. Something that would have been helpful in our first run. It's all right. I happen to be something of a master Dark Cloud player myself. He says, right after he gets immediately murdered. Oh, God. Okay. Let's see here. Oh yeah, all my buttons are different because I'm playing Dark Cloud 2 and Dark Cloud 1 at the same time, so pray for me. I think wind is what this guy does not like, but I also don't like fighting stone dudes, and the reason for it is they break your weapon quite easily. There is no dodge mechanic in this game, there is only moving away. Which I am okay with. The stone dude looks so good. Did he always have eyeballs? He looks real good. That wasn't too bad. I think we did pretty well on damage there. We know where the exit is now, which is great for us. We don't really have to worry about poison until that amulet charm breaks down, so I think we're pretty much set. Currently right now we have the base lards. We have two base lards, I should say. So I'm curious how I want to do this. I think what I'm going to do... oh my god, another one. Note to self, this level sucks for farming tone anyway. Chow maybe as well. I guess I'm gonna get sidetracked here trying to explain this, but essentially, if you have monsters that are made of metal, or if they're made of stone, they're basically weaker to things like smashing, right? So you have to think about the weapon that your character is currently using. Tone, for example, is using a knife. So, think about it this way. You usually sharpen a knife on, like, whetstone, right? You don't generally break stone with a knife. You can definitely take chunks out of a stone with a knife, but it's going to take a while. And thus saying that, you can kind of understand that a knife is not particularly great against a statue made of frickin' stone. Now, if your weapon has a lot of anti-stone on it, then you should be fine for the most part. But yeah, it's you're gonna have a bit of difficulty here. Now we have the stone pups as well. You may have been noticing that my weapon HP is just absolutely declining, which is not great for us. I think I can get like one hit in here, and that's it on the stone pup. There we go. We got one hit in. I think he's weak to wind as well. I think we can get the last hit. There we go. So now we're at 5 health. So we're gonna use our lovely active ability, known as using our active item slots and just going ham, dude. Feeling good. I really do hope we get another repair powder, though, because this level is definitely cruel in terms of its stone monsters. I don't know what level this is. I think it's level 3? Floor 3. There it is. It's on the top right. I remembered that. I remember this number. No, I just saw it. I saw it on screen. I'm a fraud. What can I say? Oh, man, what was I talking about? Well, regardless, I'll probably remember event. Oh yeah, we're talking about weapons. We got base lards. So, the main goal right now, if we look at our weapons here, we have dagger plus 3. We have 2 base lards, or sorry, we have 2 base lards, 1 bone rapier, right? 'Tis what we got. So the idea is we're gonna turn our dagger into a synth sphere. So the perk with dagger is we never lose it. So technically you always have something that can be turned into a synth sphere. One very cool trait about Dark Cloud is right as an enemy dies, you can swap your weapon over to another weapon, and that weapon will then gain the experience points or absorption points that otherwise would have been meant for the other weapon. This also works for other characters. So for example, if I had... Oh, I'm getting thirsty. One sec. For example, if I had Shao, which is another character you can get very early on. Well, can get. You have to get. All characters are mandatory. You can't just say no. Although I'm... What game was it where you could just say, I don't want you in my party? Is it like Final Fantasy VII? Can't you just tell Yuffie not to join you or something? Or Vincent or something? I can't remember. I know there's a game where you could just flat out say no. And it will give you no, like, advantage in the game whatsoever. And I love that. Anyway, if you get... So you get Shao, right? If I killed an enemy with Tone and switched over to Shao... then immediately she would get the experience, not Tone, which is great. Really fantastic for leveling new characters. It's probably the most important thing you can do. We're probably gonna have to switch our weapons mid-thing here because our weapon HP is not looking too hot, but at least we can just say we're lucky to have the extra weapons. Oh my gosh, we're gonna get another one. Okay. I just want to say, this is not the mod doing this. This is this run doing this. Oh, wait, we got a Gladius. Nice. This is the run doing this. It's not me doing this, or the mod, or anything like that. Because I'm doing 3 runs. Okay, that's not true. I'm doing, like... This is the main run, and then I had, like, a test run. Oh, God. A test run just before it. We can kill this guy. Just before starting this playthrough, and, like, I didn't get a single weapon in the first 2 levels, so that was fun. And then I had a 3rd run, and I still didn't get any weapons for like the first 5 dungeons. So this is just apparently a lucky run, for all I know. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I don't have the answer. Bone Rapier has a lot of damage. Like, the endurance sucks, but I don't know, man. Bone Rapier seems pretty cool. The base sword can become the Sax, and then actually, you know what? It's time to bring up my very favorite thing I've ever worked on. An Excel spreadsheet. Look at this. It's beautiful. I showed this off in the last episode. By the way, if you want this, link's in the description. It's a Google Doc link. Go download it, load it up in your Excel, load it up in your Google Docs, and then you can do this as well. So if we look at the Gladius, oops, not the GLaDOS, Gladius. Ooh, there we go. Amazing. If you look at the Gladius, we can see it can become... Oh! It can become the small sword, which can become the Tsukikage. I know that. Yeah, there we go. So, if we ignore the weapon HP here, it doesn't take much. We need some speed, some magic, some thunder, some ice, some wind, and some marine. A decent amount of all of these things, but it's definitely not something that we can't get. But I think... Look at the bone. I want to see... Let's look at the Bone Rapier, which becomes the evil Sice. And the evil Sice, there we go. Becomes the evil. Amazing. All right, look at this. So, it doesn't... Actually, this also needs a decent amount of stuff. It needs a decent amount of attack, a decent amount of magic. Ice, thunder, undead, beasts, metal, mage. About the same amount. About the same amount to get all the way up into the evil Sice. But that's okay. So Bone Rapier seems pretty solid. The attack being 43 there is pretty cool. Going from a steady 15 all the way. Like, there's so many options. There's so many options. It's great. A lot of the weapons do end up just becoming... Oh, what the heck? A lot of the weapons do end up just becoming the same type of weapon. Like, I think a lot of the weapons end up becoming the seventh heaven or the chronicle sword. It's really only one or the other. Ooh, actually, hold on. I have enough weapon HP for this. I can kill it if it bleeds. Oh shit! That was a huge chunk of damage. Do you see that? That was 14 health I just lost. I can't believe that. That's unreal. It's Unreal Engine 3. All right, back to the base lord. We're just gonna chill on the base lord, I guess, for now. If it gets closer to leveling up, then that'll be a problem. Also, I kind of want to get the power buff, so we'll jump on in. Boom. Look at us go. Let's carry that over to the base lord. Nice. Now we're big and strong. Currently have fire right now. Didn't really. Oh! I used the strat that I was talking about earlier. There you go. Look at that. See, our dagger got the abs, not our other weapon. It works just the same in Dark Cloud 2, except for it's a little bit more, I don't know, easier to deal with. There we go. Kill him off. Switch the weapon. So we're still getting abs for our dagger. We're just not using the dagger because we don't want it to break. Good stuff, right? Isn't this cool? Aren't you learning? I always love it. It's fun to use new strats so you pick up along the way, because I was not using these strats when we were doing our voice Let's Play. I was potentially just relearning everything, trying to understand everything as we went along here. Oh gosh. Okay, it's gonna be a little bit of a distance for us to go. I'll pause the video here and I'll see you down there. All right, we're back. There you go. Just making sure I'm clicked onto the emulator itself. Tends to make it run better. Also, let's not forget, we should not be using the dagger for that. There we go. Oops. Oh my gosh. The Naruto run always gets me. Oh god. Woo! I think we got this. I think we got this. Nice. Oh, switch over. Switch over. We can do it. We can do it. I believe. Yes. This is the only thing. I wish they would actually... If they could... I don't think it's actually a thing you can do with the mod, but who knows, because we can like automatically switch the element of the weapon. But man, if we could press left and right and switch the currently equipped weapon, that would be something else. That would be really, really cool. All right, let's go to customize and add holy. Yes, I'm so happy we got holy there. All right, what else do we have? I think we need to get some stonebreaker in here. Yeah, because we don't have any anti-rock. Let's do this just in time. Actually, I should have had this equipped on my weapon for a while, but oh well. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, right? Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Let's go back to customize. Not really worried about the speed, but we'll probably put it into the last level here for the dagger as it moves its way up in the world. And look at that, living the dream. The last Atlamillia orb. Now, if you're keen to note that at the end of every one of these levels where we defeat all the enemies, it will say, hey, you could just leave the dungeon. Well, I wouldn't recommend you do that, because if you haven't unlocked the next floor, you'll have to redo the whole level just to unlock the next floor again. So don't do that. I did it in one of my test runs just to double check to see if I could just leave and then go to the screen, but unfortunately not. Really what that mechanic is for is when you're farming. So when you're trying to get a bunch of extra EXP on your weapons, a bunch of extra loot, that's typically what it's for. Also, you may notice that we have music in the game in this time period. The only time when there's no music is when it's actually nighttime. But typically, there's only music for 50% of the day. Now it's 75% of the day. Very nice. Hello. Oh, I'm going to doubt you have any side quests. Yeah. Oh, yes. We should probably also check in on Macho. Is it Macho or Co-Macho? I'm not sure. I never know these things. Anyway, always abuse the mayor's generosity. Never look a gift horse in the mouth, but also steal all his stuff. Feels good, man. Lots of pricklies and things. I think what we're gonna do this time around, we're just gonna go all in on like Mardingarian. So the only bait we're gonna really hold on to is gonna be like potato cakes and the apples, the poisonous apples. That's really all we need. So we're gonna get rid of everything else and trying to have a relatively clean inventory. I know, knowing me, that's definitely probably not going to happen, but we'll see what happens. The only reason for it is I just want to have the inventory space to mess around with some, well, just to have more availability in terms of upgrades. Oh, I don't even know, because this isn't Dark Cloud 2, so I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyway, I just want to have a clean inventory, okay? That's all I want to have. That's all I'm asking for. If I could have a clean inventory, my life would be so much better. Wow, I can't believe we have 5 weapons. I mean, I guess is a dagger considered a weapon? Let's be real. Let's be real. It's like a little tickle gun. Tickle gun. It's a Nerf gun. That's what it is. It's a Nerf gun minus the gun part. It's not even that. It's just a Nerf. All right, I think we're good. So everything should be repaired. Yeah, we're good. Look at this. We got 1 level left on the dagger. None of the absorption points have really been wasted. I think I killed a few monsters in the last episode. A bit prematurely before upgrading the weapon itself, but that's okay. We're also going to continue just slowly building everything up. We'll drop down Odd Gaffer's buggy just to see if we can get any sort of treasure chests. But remember, don't finish his buggy until you have Pike. If you have Pike, then you're good. And I think Pike lives in Paige's house. But if you don't have Pike yet, do not recommend, because then you're going to have some limited supplies for a period of time. Because Odd Gaffer's going to hurt his back trying to set up the shop by himself. So not worth it. Still got Paige, still got Odd Gaffer. We're gonna beautify, whatever the word is. We're gonna prettify. I know what, I like my terrible wording. We're gonna prettify Norune Village like you wouldn't believe. All right, it's gonna look great. We're gonna do a different design than we did in the original playthrough because that's fun. It's more fun when you do weird shit. So we're gonna make Norune Village look nuts, and by nuts I mean probably pretty good. I'm always blown away by Dark Cloud 2's like city design, so I gotta show up Dark Cloud 2 somehow. It's probably not gonna happen. Oh, we just hit a roadblock. Well, ain't that a thing? Also, I forgot to back out. Oh yes, I forgot they added this feature where you can back out. Oh, that's great. All right, I want to save it because if we mess up the thing, we can just relaunch. So this is great. Awesome stuff. Look at that. I just wanted to show off the new feature, really. I definitely didn't click on the dungeon by accident. And also we're lazy, so we want to go to dungeon. Thank you. Look at us go. Living the dream. All right. Let's get in there. Apparently we're the little gnomes from Dark Cloud 2. I could really go for some grape juice. Riddle me bones. Nani desu ka? Now you're going to die, fool. Oh god. I don't know if I'm ready for this. Except for now we, oh god, please, have holy. Or like, holy shit. That's a lot of damage. Now that's a lot of damage. Can you guys not dodge me? Thanks. See, the trick is to make them think that you're not attacking that specific one. I got him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Tone, he's a tough one, Tone. If you can beat him in a game of rhythm, you can destroy his whole career. Destroy him in karaoke. Tone. All right, here we go. I gotta do the. No! Shit! Yes, son of a bitch. I don't like it. Look at what we can do though. Watch this. Watch this. Oh, we just soft reset the game, dude. We just soft reset the game. You don't have to reboot the whole console now. You don't have to, well, not actually on the PS4, you had to turn the game off and turn it back on again. This is great. What a great, look at it. I just wanted to show off all the features, you know? Isn't this the best? This is what I'm going to be doing when we get all our defense buffs and everything. Gosh darn it. Who thought that this was an okay thing to do? Giving me a okay? Are you kidding me? I am the rhythm game master. I'm something of a rhythm game stylist myself, as they say. Bastards. All right, take number 2. That's right. Oh, and I knew where Holy was. Sweet. You can't skip these cutscenes though, so I just gotta make sure I do it right this time. This is the first time I'm doing this in the context of the game, so let's not worry about that. Oh shit. Well, I took damage this time. Eat it. There you go. Oh, that guy dropped money. Damn it. Gotta dispatch this guy quick. His days are numbered. Okay, here we go. Oh my, I just want to die. I just want to die. All right, I'm not going to do it again. I don't care. But don't you get a gem? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Oh my god. It's just a undead buster. It's just the key to leave. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. All right, I'm back. Magically, oh my god. And I can't use save states, by the way, in case anyone's wondering, because it would actually break the thing, which is unfortunate. So we do still have to be restricted to the confines of the game. Okay. I did it! Excellent! I'm a god. I'm a god. No one else is a god. More god than me. I'm the greatest god. Oh, that's so much better. That is so much better. All right. Excellent. So that level up powder will not be used until we hit the Chronicle Sword, but still. Worth it. Worth every pen. I just want to make sure there's no. I don't think there is any hidden chests in here, but I always am paranoid that there's... Listen, if you've watched my original playthrough, you would know. And if you watched Dark Cloud 2's playthrough, you would know. I miss a lot of chests. I miss them all. All right, I want to leave the dungeon temporarily because I want to save it. I want to save it. One feature that they need to add. Saving between dungeons. Basically all the quality of life features of Dark Cloud 2. All right. Save there. Save it. Yeah. We did it. We did it. All right, back in the game. Back in the game. We can do another dungeon. We got time. We got time. We can do it. We can do it. Another dungeon. Another dungeon, another dollar. That's actually Tone's punchline. Max has the, all right, that takes care of you guys. Tone, on the other hand, another dungeon. Another dungeon, another dollar. I really do think that he talks like that. You don't know Tone's voice. You think his squeaky noises or his voice normally? That's just him exerting energy. How do you know? How do you know? All right, let's try fire. 8 damage. Ice. 8 damage. Wind. Oh god. 8 damage. Oh my god. I don't think he's weak to any element. You know what? He is made of stone. Now what if I did none? Actually, I've never tried that. Okay, 8 damage. 8 damage it is. Living the dream. Oh, what are we up against? Oh, this guy's weak to holy. This guy's weak to holy. What can I say? What can I say? I know my holy. The Yamich. It looks like a shadow, right? So it makes more sense that it would be weak to holy. Although I do think that monsters are weak to multiple elements. They're just not necessarily... Like, I think they're like 2 times or something. Maybe it's like 1.5 times damage from their main weakness, and then like 1.25, something like that. Oh god, oh god. I walked right into that. I'm very smart. What can I say? What can I say? Why am I doing this? How could I do this to myself? Okay, eat the bread. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, how do I switch targets again? Is it, nope, that's first person. Is it the directional buttons? No. Oh man, I gotta relearn this. Oh, it's L1? What the heck? What a weird button. I think the bat's weak to wind, but I guess it doesn't really matter in this context. All right, slice them and dice them. All right, not bad, not bad. We're not doing too bad this run. That being said, I did have to eat a slice of bread, but at the end of the day, bread ain't worth that much, and we can always buy it back. Because all the bait that we're getting is just going to be converted into bread. Because like I said, instead of fishing like a madman for chump change, for the crap FPs, We're going to go for the big stuff, you know what I mean? Also, because there's a locked door there, I'm going to use the bone sword because I want to see if I can spawn in a mini boss. I don't even think it's... I don't know if it does. I just assume it can because that message on the screen... the ominous voice. Like, that message on the screen just makes me think that a mini boss will spawn. That being said, it could be that, like, an enemy will spawn and we just don't know where he is. I don't know. Or nothing happens at all and we're just paranoid. It could be any of those things. I definitely wonder how we're supposed to figure out the different weapons and what they do. What is a weapon and what does it do? Got him. All right. The endurance on the dagger ain't half bad. Not gonna lie. Can get a few hits here. Can get a few licks in. That's one lick. That's two licks. And that's it. That's all the licks we're gonna get. Actually, we still have repair powder. What am I doing? Wait, we can do it in game. I gotta burn this into my memory. And there we go. Used repair powder. Hell yeah. Oh, by the way, if you ever see those weird, like, black squares, that's because the field of view is a bit wider, and the way that the game tries to save on, like, resources and stuff is it, like, unloads chunks of the map that's not supposed to be in your view. Lots of clever little things. Because, again, the map is randomly generated, so they also have to make sure that the game runs well, especially with these random locations. Like, everything's like a little block, right? Like, that hallway was probably one chunk or like one map loaded, and then this next bit might be two pieces, like that same twisty part, and then maybe like a little tiny chunk on the end that like plugs into this standardized square room. Like, it's really it's kind of Diablo-esque in a way, where Diablo has all its randomized stuff. Oh, another prickly, nice. Actually, you know what? I cannot wait to get theft on this. That would be so sick. There we go. I'm using holy on that guy. I need to make sure I know what I'm doing against those guys. Statue dogs. I think it's wind. Actually, I don't think it's anything. Guy still takes a lot of damage though. Only 16 health on that thing. That's not bad. Next zone, we can get pumped with energy and then... Oh, there's the bone key. You can get pumped with energy and then defeat those three guys. That should be good. I don't think we're dealing with mimics yet, but just in case, let's see. Okay, so it's just tasty water. That's fine. Hello. Okay, well, we don't really need to be pumped with energy for this, because the Yamich would have died in one hit anyway. And then this guy, was hit him with wind. There you go. I think they're actually weak to fire. These guys here. Let's try. It was taking 22 damage. Just try fire. Nah, it's still the same. Well, ice. Still the same. Maybe it was holy. I don't know. It's a beast. Beast, I feel like, should be weak to fire, but who am I to say? I mean, it could just be very likely. Like, not every enemy in the game is weak to something, so it could very well just be that they're just weak to nothing. They take 1.0 damage from everything. But it's just nice to learn these things because they'll carry over later on. Alright. Especially when we get to the crazy dungeon. There you go. It's all monsters defeated. No mini-bosses yet. Lay disappointed. We have all the weapons in the world, but no mini-bosses yet. I want it. I want to fight them. I want it so bad. Alright, one more item. One more item. Nice. Got attack +1. Doesn't hurt. Usually better to throw into your main weapon rather than the weapon you're going to carry over. Mainly just because you might not actually get that attack to carry over. And weapons tend to give half of their attack, I think it is. So again, leveling the dagger to +5 and then stuffing it into a main weapon can typically be a great way to level in the game. And we might be doing that. We might be just leveling dagger a bunch and throwing it into our other weapons just to try and optimize a good strat here. But we definitely want to have a synth sphere that's going to be like carrying over frequently. Yep, we just want to throw Dran's Crest in there. Thank you. Let's head on back. Leave the dungeon temporarily. I just want to see what else we can build before the end. before the end times. Man, I love the soundtrack. Hey, where did these come from? Oh yeah, I probably shouldn't grab these. Well, too late. We're grabbing them. We're grabbing them. Oh, fluffy door. I can now make my defense bigger. And with that soft reboot, or the soft lock is great. If you have save states, so if you're playing like the vanilla version of the game on the emulator, then use save states, because then you can just reload the save state until you get your max defense. If you didn't know, your defense items in the game, they are randomized. I think it goes from like anywhere from 3 defense to 7. I can't remember the exact number. I think max is 7. I'll have to double check. We're not going to get it in this one, but we're not going to do it in this episode just because I don't remember. But yeah, it's probably the most frustrating of the things that go on in Dark Cloud, which is you want to get the max defense because it really does help against bosses. Enemies, sure, here and there. You know, your little chip damage here and there. But yeah, it's going to help a lot in terms of your playthrough to have the max defense possible, especially when you're going to do the Demon Shaft. That's kind of primarily why you want to have max defense. I'm not saying you can't beat the game without having max defense, but it just helps. My house. I wonder who that belongs to. Definitely not Tone. It's his mom. Ha, got him. Trick question. Got him. I'm just a young boy. All right. Can I get Renee? Renee? You're like, oh, does Tone have a brother? No, he has a llama. He is a freaking llama, dude. We can grab Odd Gaff. We can throw him in here. We can say hi to the old Gaff. See how he's doing. Mainly just to find out what he needs. Hey, Tone. Stay a while and listen. Excellent. Oh, God. I can identify your rare items for you. Oh, no, you actually can't. Actually, there's no rare items in it. Oh, man. Imagine Dark Cloud with rare items. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if I would like that, actually. Now that I think about it, I don't know if I would want that. Blah! See, look, we got the most important character. The llama! All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap it up right here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Have a wonderful weekend, whatever time of day it is. And I will see you all in the next one. Take her easy. Bye for now. Or bye for now. I'm leaving you with that one.